Let's do a podcast about Mortal Kombat.
Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam. Let's get to it, lickety-split. The mics are on and the coffee's hot. We're ready to hang out and shoot the shit. Dave was holding his coffee like mine is not. Shut up, Dave. It just made a good rhyme. Shove your iced coffee up your butt, or else Brian will rip out your spine. Get ready to fight. Let's go! David.
Brian.
I thought for sure you were going to hold up your coffee like, oh, the coffee's not hot. I got iced coffee.
Yeah, I'm not pretentious about this. I know what a bitch move this is.
Oh, man. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, thanks for coming to our Mortal Kombat 2 Samurai Movie Jam here. This is your non-spoiler review for this. If you want to be spoiled on Mortal Kombat 2, go over to the Bad Movies Rule Patreon, and we will spoil the hell out of you there.
Yeah, we are part of the Bad Movies Rule universe, so that's why you can catch us on their Patreon.
If you want to reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Checking that all the time.
Please give us a follow.
Reach out there. Give us a follow.
We want
Tell
our
your
audience
friends
to
to
grow.
follow. Yes.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Right. We want
That way we can monetize our socials.
right. We're nowhere near it. Also, did you know that Mike, a rooster from Colorado, lived for 18 months without a head in 1945?
Isn't that insane?
That is insane. Although his head was removed, most of Mike's brainstem, which controls basic motor functions and heart rate, remained in his neck. A blood clot prevented him from bleeding to death, and he survived by being fed drops of food and water directly into his esophagus. My thoughts are that back in 1945, when they saw that chicken get its head cut off and just keep walking around doing its thing, they were like, That's the big guy in the sky saying this is a magic chicken. The only way to honor him is to do a festival. So you can celebrate Mike the Headless Chicken.
Wow, what a pro.
Mike the Headless Chicken Day at the annual festival in Colorado, May 29th through 30th. Are we going to go?
No. But if you're around Colorado and you listen to us,
Yeah.
please report back.
Yes.
I want
to Mike the Headless Chicken
You
Festival.
can go and there's a 5K, run like a headless chicken race.
Right.
And if no one else is running like a headless chicken, it is your duty to pull your sweatshirt up over your head, pull the hoodie tight.
It would be
and just run.
so magical to just see people running in circles for 5K. Just, I don't know which way to go, and just make it a 12K because you're just doing it.
There's
in
no
loops.
route. You just turn on your map my run. And as soon as you hit about 3 miles, they go boop, 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 boop. And you go, oh, good. Put your hood back down.
Maybe it's just a field with a bunch of people just bouncing off the walls, and then they're like, okay, you guys have all ran 5K right now, and then they just go, and then they walk out.
Yeah.
That's what
they get their hard-boiled egg.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so disrespectful. That's awesome.
I, David,
Yes.
have cracked the chore code.
Whoa.
Yes.
Tell
And I
me.
don't know if this will keep working.
Okay.
But the other day, it was on Sundays, we try to do some chores around the house. Everyone has to pitch in, including the kids. They have chores throughout the week, too. But on the weekends, you get a little bit more.
Yep.
And it's always a pain in the butt to get them to do stuff. So I was like, I'm actually going to write a list. But all I had to do was go clean the toilet, clean your bathroom sinks, eat 10 Skittles. Oh. Wash the windows, XYZ, have 1 spoonful of ice cream.
Dang.
That's all I had to do was sneak in the tiny littlest
That's
things.
brilliant.
One was like other fun tricks, like ride your scooter to the end of the driveway and back. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I had to do. And they had a blast doing chores for an hour.
That's very, very, very smart.
It worked, man.
Not like money, like here you get money for this. Nope.
It was almost like a scavenger hunt kind of a feel.
Sure.
So they were into it.
That's very cool. I'm stealing it.
Do it.
I'm going to do it for sure. Kids don't do chores like we did chores either, though. I know that I was mowing the lawn when I was like 10, 12 years old.
Yeah.
I'm about a year away from where I think Eric could actually do it. He says that he could do it, but I'm like, you're not going to do the lines right, and I need you to do the lines right.
That would not bother me.
Oh, no, I would. That's because you have an acre.
Yeah.
And probably a mule. Have you gotten a mule?
Not yet.
No? Dang. When you get a donkey, that's it. I'm getting you a farmer's hat and that suspenders for Christmas.
If we get
sure.
anything else, it's going to be a fainting goat.
Yeah.
If it's anything else.
Thank you very much, by the way, everybody who's been submitting
Goat logos?
goat logos.
I have not seen any of them. I'll have to check it out.
you
They're
gotta
on
go
Discord?
on the Discord. Yeah,
Okay.
they're like they're taking the little kid doing it and whatever. It's missing one Samurai Movie Jam logo, and there's some pretty good ones on there.
Yeah?
So at least for like T-shirt ideas and stuff like that, absolutely.
That's awesome.
But yeah, chores are a hard thing to do for me. So
Right, as an
for
adult.
yeah,
So I made my own list.
yeah.
Cut the grass, drink a beer.
Yeah.
Weed whack.
Clean the bathroom, one shot of Jameson.
Yes.
Oh God, we're alcoholics. I mean, clean the bathroom, nachos.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's better. Eat some nachos instead of having a shot.
I think it's healthier. Is it healthy? I don't know. All
I
right.
use light sour cream, so you're good. You're basically losing weight.
It's practically burning calories while you
I know.
eat. Yeah, it's like celery. It's a negative food. What if you just ate celery all the time? Would you eventually just disappear?
No,
I think you would.
there's calories involved in some.
I know, but it's negative calories. Like you burn more calories chewing it than the amount of calories that celery.
Do you like celery? It's too stringy for me. Like
Yeah.
it's caught in your teeth.
You could pull those out. You know that?
No.
Yeah, you can like yank all those strings off the.
Gosh, that looks like it
As
sounds
if-
like a
as if-
blast.
Yeah,
Let's
as if-
pull all the strings out of the celery so I could choke this thing down.
Dude, I had a business trip within the last couple of weeks here.
Yeah.
And we went to a.
Restaurant.
Yes.
Ding ding.
Yep. We went to a restaurant. Guess where else we went? We went to a production facility for forklifts.
Yeah.
And some of the people's jobs, I would just die if my job was.
Oh boy. This assembly job.
Oh God, you have to have a special brain to do that, and bless everyone that does those jobs and whatever. I could.
Can they listen to?
Yeah, they've all got earbuds in.
Yeah.
I think they're okay.
That helps at
but
least.
some of them can't because of safety and whatever.
Right.
And those are getting more strict. And then there was a lady there that just made hoses. An electric thing pushed a hose out in front of her. She put two ends on it, wrapped it up, and put it on a rack. And I went, how are you still alive? Because that would have made me jump out of a building.
One day of it.
For real.
8 hours of that?
I know.
Oh,
No
I'd
way.
be mental.
Yes, I would be mental. They'd be like, don't go by Dave. He's the hose guy. And I would just be standing there going, this is the worst thing in my life. I wish I didn't have to do this stupid job, blah, blah, blah. They wouldn't let me go. They would fire me probably within a couple days there.
All right, you want to talk some movies?
Yeah, let's do that. That's why we come here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, you want to go bananas? It's time for some monkey business.
Sure is.
Sure is. We didn't even know it was time for that. But first,
Yeah, we got to find out.
What's Dave's button for today?
I got two buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spoiled you today.
Yeah. Well, we both had ideas for the buttons.
And they were
so-
both great ideas.
Right.
And I think that one is really easy to use and one is really cool to use. So I was like, let's do both.
So, button one. So epic.
Duh. Had to be there.
How did they even the guy that did that song must have made this. Stood up and left. Because it's like, I did my job here. It doesn't matter what you put after that. That's the greatest video game song that's ever existed.
Yeah.
So, button number two.
And that's what Dave's going to say whenever he needs a drink of coffee.
That's right. And the slide whistle is
Oh, yeah, when you need slide whistle.
kind of extends too. It's great.
Time to talk some movies that we've watched since
What?
the last episode. And it's been a while since we recorded.
Right.
So there's going to be a few here.
We've got some.
I will start.
Do
I
it.
watched Train to Busan.
Train to bussin'.
Train to Busan.
Train to delicious. Because the kids say bussin'.
Oh,
When it's good.
See?
Yeah.
It's awesome zombie stuff. There's really cool scenes like where the zombies are falling from helicopters and stuff and hitting the ground and hopping back up and running after you.
Yeah.
There's a part where the train takes off and one zombie grabs and zombies are all grabbing onto the other zombies and there's a huge you'd also call that a train. Look at the train of a dress.
Yeah.
There's the train has a zombie train.
You know, it's a very smart zombie movie. Where they really use the train theme
It's so
in
meta.
so many different ways. There's a lot of zombies falling in the new Resident Evil trailer.
Yeah, what do you think about that? You've played it. I've never played the video game.
I've played almost every Resident Evil game that has been out there, and it looks cool. It looks like it'll be a Resident Evil. They kind of said that this is going to be something that happened before Resident Evil 2, and that's fine. But that's not what anyone who has played the games wants. We want Leon Kennedy fighting monsters like John Wick. That's all that anyone wants out of a Resident Evil movie. That's all we want from Resident Evil is Leon Kennedy. You know, he's a beautiful man. He's got great hair. He's got a brown coat. He's a super unbelievable badass. And maybe that'll be the sequel. Whatever. That's fine. But I'm giving you this for nothing. John Wick, Leon Kennedy versus the monsters of Resident Evil would make all of the money. And you get that for free.
Yeah, you don't even have to pay him. All he wants in return is to be able to watch it.
Right. And I want a free collectible popcorn bucket because I can't bring myself to spend the money on those goddamn popcorn buckets. They're too much money. Just eat popcorn out of them.
There was a cool one for Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah.
That helmet.
It looked pretty neat. If it would have fit on my big old bonk, I might have bought it, but I don't think it would fit.
But yeah, Train from Busan, awesome bad guy. He's such a dick.
Yeah.
He really wanted him to die, which means he did a good job.
Right.
The little girl is really good. Did you cry at the end?
No.
No?
I watched this way before children mattered
Why do you hate children?
to me as much as they do now.
Before children didn't suck.
I didn't give a shit about kids until about 5 years ago. No, but it wasn't because when you have kids, some of that stuff hits different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. I totally get that.
Right.
Well, one of the reasons I wanted to watch is because Taylor Green wrote into us once and said, "Hey, that's one really great. And if you're a father, it's really going to hit you hard."
Mm-hmm.
And I could see where it would. And I've said this before, but I think after my anxiety pills, now that I've started those, my only emotion is chill, baby.
So chill, baby cake.
You've medicated yourself out of feeling.
Unless hunger is a feeling.
Oh God, you're in equilibrium. Stop taking those pills.
That's what it is.
Yeah, if you wake up and start doing gun katas in your bedroom,
That'd be awesome.
if it's a superpower, and turn me into Christian Bale.
I just don't want the white socks and white shoes.
Oh, yeah, they look great. If you if you ever come here in a white suit, I'm be like, Brian, not sword fighting.
It was good. I didn't cry, but cool movie.
Yeah, it's very cool. I watched season 4 of Invincible and finished that. And yeah, it's more Invincible. Did you ever watch that show?
So I got one episode in. I'm not even sure I finished that first episode. I watched it while I was on the treadmill.
Yeah.
The style of cartoon seemed old 80s G.I. Joe-ish. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I never went back to it.
Well, if you didn't finish the first episode, that might be your problem.
Yeah.
Because the end of the first episode is kind of where you, without spoiling anything, is kind of where you go, oh, this isn't like other things.
One of these things is not like the others.
I would say watch the first 3 episodes of the first season. If you still don't like it, then you can piss off. But if you do, then keep watching it because and this was more good of the good thing. This show is essentially what if everyone was Superman and they all fought. So this season there was a big war. It was very cool. But yeah, the animation is kind of wonky at times. And I think that's because they're rushing to get seasons done.
Yeah.
If they took some more time, spent some more time on the animation, because it kind of seems like a mix of Japanese animation and Western stuff sometimes. So spend some more time on it, make the animation a little bit better, because the show is pretty great. And it's based off of a comic book.
Comic books this kid reads all fucking day long.
Which is already great, so you don't need a ton of story time here.
Is he going to get a movie?
I doubt it.
No?
No.
If they did, who plays the main person?
In a live action movie?
Yeah. There's a kid and a dad, right?
Yeah, the dad is J. Jonah Jameson, the voice of the dad.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
He can't play
He's
that
so
part,
great.
though.
No. Well, I don't know. He got pretty ripped for
Red one.
yeah.
Saggy old man ripped, though.
Yeah. it's kind of loose ripped. Right? It's kind of a drippy rip.
Like you're worried it will rip.
Yeah. Like, uh-oh. Does that it still doesn't fit. It's like when a shirt is like just a little saggy in the arms, you know? Anyway, I don't know who would play. would have to be like a younger. I think we'd need to He-Man it, where it would be a relatively unknown person.
Yeah.
That comes in and plays that role, because it's going to be a few movies. So you're going to need to Harry Potter this and grow up kind of.
Would you like that?
If they did it well,
Yeah?
yeah. I mean, Invincible's a very cool story. Because they've done 7,000 what if superheroes wear dicks?
Yeah.
Or boys, everything. This one is kind of different.
One of these things doesn't belong.
The superheroes are still superheroes, but there are some that are, it's just more adult,
Yeah.
It's the same concepts, it's just peepees. So, yeah, if they did a good live action movie, it would be,
It's a bad sell. Animated peepees.
well, boo-boos, whatever.
Oh.
They just talk about stuff that's more adult and it's very violent and whatever.
Well, speaking of violence,
Yes.
I watched Why Don't You Just Die?
Yeah.
And that is that movie, Kirill Sokolov from They Will Kill You, the guy who directed that. One of his movies did before They Will Kill You, and I wanted to check it out because I liked They Will Kill You so much. There is awesome action stuff. Starts at Mach 10.
Where'd you find it?
It was, we have one of those special boxes. Yeah.
Special box.
Yeah. So,
That you go in?
yeah, that's right. It actually makes me watch my movies in my special box.
You're like Harry Potter.
It's
under
in the
stairs.
closet. That's how we describe it. Because you go in the closet, and there's another door. You walk in there, and then there's a box.
Yeah, that's the service.
I go in there, and that's where my VCR is.
It took me forever to find a VHS of this movie.
I had to make it myself. Recorded it with my camcorder.
Yeah.
Off of the TV that was playing from my black box.
Yeah.
There's gnarly stuff in this too, stuff with like a hand drill and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, it starts at Mach 10 and it ramps down a little bit, but there was fun twists and surprises that I didn't expect. I thought it'd be more of a simple story, and it got a little more involved than I expected, but it was really fun.
Good?
Yes, I think it was.
Cool.
And I just wish I didn't have to read the whole damn.
What's it about?
There's a guy who goes to kill another guy in an apartment who is the dad of someone he's dating.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Neat. I will find it and watch it eventually. Yeah, I guess you had to read Train of
I
Busan
know.
and this one.
There was something else that came up too, and I was like hell, I'm going to read another movie.
Yeah.
No
I
way.
don't care if I get a Pizza Hut coupon. I'm not reading anymore.
Book it.
Yeah.
We're old.
Book It is a reading incentive program developed by Pizza Hut. Give your child the key that will open any door. Make reading important every day.
You don't know what a Pizza Hut is. Well, maybe you do.
You know what pizza it is, but book it.
Have you
had a
ever
pin.
heard of Pizza Kids?
You had a pin that was like a hologram too.
Yeah.
Remember that? And you put little gold stars all the way around it. When you got it filled up, you got a personal pan
Remember when Pizza Hut was cool? When
Yeah.
you got to go to Pizza
with
Hut?
the red plastic cups.
Yep. And they had that video game that was a table, and I hated those because you sometimes are upside down looking at it.
Yeah.
But they had I remember the X-Men.
You just sat on the wrong side of the table.
Yeah. It was just a regular table. I was like, this video game is very weird. It looks like a
Just
table.
moving the salt and like the sugar packets.
It's burger time again. I hate this game. But they had.
Why would it be burger time at Pizza Hut?
Why?
Yeah, because they serve pizza.
Oh. That's why we win a Golden Globe. But they had the Land Before Time puppets. I remember being super psyched about
That's
that.
where I got elf puppets.
There you
And
go.
it came with a little record. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Dude. See, that's what I'm saying. Pizza Hut used to be epic, and now it's just, Now you got diarrhea.
Now I do
That's-
Domino's.
Yeah.
It's closer. It's cheaper.
It's good, too.
I know.
sometimes. Yeah.
Have you had the chicken bacon ranch? They might not even have it anymore.
The chicken bite things?
Nope, chicken bacon ranch
Pizza?
pizza. It
Oh,
was
no.
delicious. Or
Yeah.
they have the Philly cheesesteak pizza, and I get it without green peppers.
Okay.
Because green peppers are a flavor thief.
They are.
They are. Put it on your pizza. What do you taste?
Green pepper.
Only green pepper.
If you put green pepper on anything in the world, it only tastes like green pepper.
Yeah.
You've never oh, is that green pepper in this? No, it's just, you put green pepper in this. And everything has it. Everybody goes, oh, well, and then just add a smidge of green pepper. Why? You don't like this? You don't want this to taste like what you're making? Because we put green pepper in there. It's now a green pepper dish. Just eat a green pepper. Why are you messing around with all the other ingredients? Just take a bite of a green pepper, and now you've done it.
And whenever I go, with no green peppers, people are like, oh, you don't like green pepper? It's not that I don't like it. It's just not all that I want to taste.
Yeah, eat it by itself because it's a by yourself food.
That's the
It shouldn't be in things.
Like you can even try to dip it in a dip.
Yeah,
You get,
that's
like-
good.
Like lick the dip a little first so you get that taste and then like shove it in. You want to taste it.
Yeah, you got to sneak green pepper in the back door. Like if you don't, he just busts in the front door and takes over the whole room. So you got to be like, dip. Did you taste it? Only a little. Yeah, screw you, green pepper. Damn you, vegetables.
Oh, man. Next on your list?
Well, I finished the quadrilogy of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No.
Yep, I took a road chip. Get it? Yes. Because chipmunks. Well, it's more of the same here.
Yeah.
I feel like Alvin and I have been on a lot of adventures together.
Yeah.
And this is the best one of them. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have.
Okay.
I think the
this
thing
is where
is,
he gets a stepbrother and Dave finally gets.
see, you're invested. You're 3 movies in. You care about these guys.
Yeah, dude, we were on an island together. Simon had a absolute schizophrenic nightmare. We met some women.
Yeah.
Like the chipmunks and I have been through some things, and now we're on our 4th adventure, and this one's all about family and how it comes together, and your stepbrother's a dick and all that other stuff. Yeah, like I said, it was the fine one, the best one.
The fine one.
It is a fine one. They're all fine. All of them are just fine. And I will not say anything more about them other than it's fine.
Yeah.
If you're a child. It's better if you're a child. If you're a person, I guess they're
Because
people.
children are not people.
Being a principal's great because I hate children.
We're all on the same page with
They're little people.
Yeah.
They're almost people. Why do they have famous people doing the voices of the chipmunks? Because they
Justin Long, right?
There's no way you're going to know.
No, absolutely not. We talk about this all the time. It's like, why cast a... we know that you want the name on the billing. That's what it is. But there's so many voice actors out there. Why do you have to take a famous person and they don't use their voice? So they're not even recognizable as that voice. Like Mark Hamill, you bring that up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you just lie then? If you're not going to know who it is anyway, be like, Alvin is The Rock.
Yeah.
And Simon is...
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right. And Sylvester Stallone is Theodore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he seems hungry.
Be like, you don't have to do anything. We'll pay you half the money we would pay a voice actor just to use your name.
Just to use your name. Do you know what, though? Theodore is so goddamn cute.
Yeah.
He's a little hungry little guy. He's so nice about everything. What a little guy. He's just spinning around on the pinwheel. He's like, I love you. It's so good.
All right.
Anyway.
Next thing that I watched, I also know that you watched, and it is Apex, the new Netflix.
Yep.
Charlize Theron, Taron Egerton,
Yeah.
and Bruce Banner.
Elton John and the lady from Monster.
She's Atomic Blonde.
Oh, yeah.
The very first scene, right? The movie starts, they're in a tent, and you think they're camping. She unzips her thing to a death view.
Yeah.
It took my breath away the way they shot it. It was so cool, but also like, what the are you doing?
Yeah. People do that.
Why do people do that?
I don't know. I know that if for some reason I was in that tent, the first scene would be like, zip open the tent, let me sweep all this poop out of the front, because I'm so scared. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
The people rock climb. I understand you want to climb the titties of the earth and all that stuff, but
I
rock
could
climbing,
hike up the side, never climb a steep incline.
Yeah, take a helicopter.
Yeah.
Or whatever, an airplane, or I don't care, a burro. I don't know, whatever.
Do you know why this would never be me in that little tent on the side of a mountain? One, because I'm too big.
Yeah.
I've tried rock wall climbing, and I can't even do that.
Right.
My hands are too big. My little fingy tips have to hold all my weight. I can't do it.
Yeah.
We tried it that one time in the
Kalahari.
Dells. Yeah, the Kalahari. We bought the whole arcade thing with the
Right.
zip line and the games.
And I could jump higher than I could climb.
Yes, absolutely. I got up there. I was like, guys, help me down. And you're like, you still have one of your feet on the ground.
Just step down. You're not that high.
Help me. Put the pad down. I need a mattress.
Call an ambulance. I'm stuck up here forever.
I can't hold on much longer. And the other reason that it's not me is because I literally had the thought, like, what do they do for meals? Do they meal plan? What do they pack? Are there snacks?
Protein bars, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, so Shannon and I went shopping last weekend.
Okay.
And we were at Dick's Sporting Goods, and in line we saw.
I love Dick's.
Oh, clip that, internet. There you go. That's you can get that for nothing.
Ashley says that every time. When they're going shopping, like her and her friend, like, oh, Dick's, I love Dick's.
It's a good store.
Yeah.
A couple things here.
Yes.
We'll get to protein bars. Do you know how expensive swimsuits are for women? So much goddamn money.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because they don't have a choice, and women are fussy about swimsuits, so they can just be like, this top is $70.
Jeez.
I know, right? Dumb. Anyway, we're in line. Shannon bought a swimsuit. And then we saw David protein bars.
Oh, your protein bars.
Apparently.
Yeah.
These were mine. So Shannon was like, well, we have to know. So we bought, I think it was the cookies and cream flavor of David protein bars. We left the store and we had some of it, and it's what I have to say about Dave's protein
There
bar.
was not one particle of my being that thought you'd be like, wow, that was delicious.
Well, I wasn't going into it thinking this is going to be so good.
Yeah.
But there was part of me that was like,
Cookies and
if
cream.
my name's on this better be at least palatable.
It's got an ice cream flavor for the flavor.
Right. You've brought me in.
Yeah.
You took my favorite ice cream flavor and you mixed it with my name. You knew.
You son of a bitch.
It sucked so bad.
Yeah.
It coated the inside of my mouth like paint. I had to buy a coffee about an hour later because I was like, I can't stop tasting this piece of meat. Yeah, so I guess my short review of David protein bars is yuck.
Yeah, Apex, that was fun. We don't have to get into it a ton. It's really weird the way that it seems like it's so disjointed in terms of the story. It's like you got 3 pieces of a puzzle from 3 different puzzles. Somehow they fit, but you're like, you step back and go like, oh, that's not right.
Do we want to spoil this?
Spoilers!
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so Elton John makes beef jerky, people. Because I don't know. Why? It seemed rather out of left field, right? And it's rock climbing now. He's hunting her. They had the cool song. I put that song on my playlist. This is a good song.
Yeah, when he's like, go, run.
Right.
You got 10 minutes. You could take your boat down the river,
Yeah.
the speeding river, for 10 minutes, and then I'm just going to
Because
skip.
I'm Nightcrawler, and I can just teleport to wherever you are. And then I'm there. Because she would run, hoof, up a hill, turn around, look back, and there he's like, hi, I'm still here. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
she'd like get her binoculars, spy on him, and he was just like, hello.
that was so great. When she's got the binoculars and she pans over and he's like,
just
it did seem a bit like they were just trying to fit 3 concepts in here that probably would have been better if they just let them breathe a little more. And the end seemed kind of abrupt. Yeah.
Yep.
They're climbing this mountain together because she broke his leg, and then he keeps saying, don't you drop me off this cliff. And I'm like, well, she's definitely going to try to drop you off this cliff. And then she does. And then he stops her from doing that. But then she does it.
Yep.
And the movie's done.
Yep.
You get a big scene of her climbing up and conquering her whatever.
Yeah.
And then movie's over. I thought they would get to the top. Somehow he would chase her around or something like that. But you break someone's leg like that, it's hard to make them formidable anymore.
Right.
It
was okay.
It was an okay watch.
Yeah.
If we were doing a 5-minute of it, it would be like a 5 out of 10.
I would tell people to go watch it.
Yeah. It's a good something to watch.
But it's because of who they have.
Right. It's
Charlize
the actors
Theron
in it.
and Taron Egerton, who I heard is up for James Bond.
No kidding.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah, that'd be all right. I'm excited to play the new game coming out.
New Bond game?
Yeah, it's called First Light or something like that. You like go through training with him in his first missions and all that
Wow.
stuff. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I played a Bond game.
GoldenEye.
That might be the last one. No, I've tried ones past that. They're too difficult for me. You know that I when there's two joysticks, one moves the head and one moves the body, it's like 5 minutes. I'm like,
They're so much better now.
Yeah.
You should give it another shot.
I might.
Yeah.
Because there's a new Tomb Raider coming out.
Oh, you like
And
those.
I loved those growing up. I'd sit at my family's computer in the kitchen, in the computer cabinet, and sit in, a couple
Your special box.
Right? That's where the special box started. My mom gave the special box to
I'd go
Ashley.
in my special box and play Tomb Raider.
Quote, unquote.
I love dicks. Oh, great. Now I have one. There you go. Internet. Enjoy.
Yours is much better than mine. You're very happy about it.
Well, it's good.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I might check that out because it's supposed to go back to more archaeology, the puzzles and things like that you had to solve.
Yeah.
And I loved that stuff.
Instead of her just being titty titty bang bang lady.
I don't know. I didn't play it in a while.
No.
What else have you watched?
On my business trip that we talked about before, on the airplane, I watched Highest to Lowest.
I watched that. I talked about that a little bit. What'd you think?
It was also kind of a mess.
Yes.
And it is a good thing that Denzel is so good in this movie because no one else is. Everyone else in this movie is kind of poop.
They all stink.
Yes, especially
Mayhem.
You could save money and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Yes.
Who I'm relatively sure that he went home and cried every because you are working against maybe one of the best actors that's ever done the damn thing.
Yeah.
And you're the guy from the insurance fuck commercials going up there and be like, I'm a cop and you can't do what I say, bippity boppity. I can't do it. And do you think that Denzel was just patting him on the head every night like, you're doing good, little buddy.
Yeah. It's no big deal. Not many people are going to watch this.
No one's watching this for you anyways, stupid son of a bitch.
My man.
But yeah, the rap scene was very cool.
So cool. He chases that dude down to the studio.
Yep.
And they're battling, basically rap battling towards each other. Very cool.
It was awesome. And they clearly were like, well, we like all these Denzel movies. Let's just put them all in one movie. And because it almost like goes from Training Day to Man on Fire to Fences.
When it first started and he was up on the balcony, the way he was talking, he seemed a little more neurotic.
Yeah.
So I thought he was be playing a different guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Nope. Same. Why would you?
Next on my list. Freaked.
Oh.
Alex Winter.
Yeah.
We play this guy,
Freak.
turns into a mutant guy.
Right.
I turned it on, I'm watching, and I thought my audio was messed up. Sometimes you go to stream something and the audio is just a little behind or in front of, so lips move and then the sound comes. So I started a different movie and it was fine. So I was like, well, it's got to be the movie. I looked it up and they said that it's supposed to add to the charm of the cult classic weirdness of this movie.
Did it?
No, it was not charming. It was awful.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch like that.
Well, imagine it's a person and you're sitting there and they're like, elephant. You wouldn't be like, oh, so charming. Look how charming he is. Like, thank you.
That's annoying. Just
Shut your mouth. Wear a mask when you talk.
Yeah. That alone made it really hard to watch. There were some really funny things, though, like my kind of humor stuff that I like.
Yep.
Randy Quaid is this evil scientist guy, and he got this certain chemical, and they're like, you're not supposed to have that. He goes, oh, yeah? Well, maybe I'm not supposed to have these either. And he pulls up 2 white towels that say Ramada. And like stuff like that I find very funny.
Yeah.
But it's really too bad the audio for this thing just ruined the whole movie for me. Oh, and I found out Keanu Reeves plays a part.
Oh, wow.
Like Dog Man or something.
Yeah.
And he's uncredited. They were probably, his agent was probably like, we're not putting you
Your
on.
mouth doesn't even match. So this was post Bill and Ted. So that,
Yeah, it's
that
they
makes
probably
sense.
like right after that. It was
Right.
like, hey man, come on. And at one point I was like, God, this kind of sounds like Keanu Reeves, but they would never do that. Probably just gave him that kind of voice as a gag.
Right.
Because of that. No, it was really him. I got one more.
Okay.
Day Shift. It's
The
another.
Jamie Foxx thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So I know you did. You said it was okay.
It's okay.
The reason I wanted to watch it is it's an 87 North production.
Right.
And I'm getting through all of them. 'Cause
Yep.
Whatever. And it was badass in terms of action and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The first scene when he's fighting that old lady vampire, so cool.
Right.
There's kind of a lull in the fighting, but just when I was like, well, I wish there was more fighting, it ramped up and it didn't
Yeah.
stop.
Snoop.
The coolest scene is when him and Franco and the 2 other dudes go into that house.
Yeah.
and it ends up being a hive, and they're all fighting and getting crazy. It's such a cool, badass scene.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's one part where the TV falls on the dude, and somehow his head just pops through it, like it's freaking styrofoam. And Jamie Foxx kicks the TV so hard that it slices through the dude's head, and his head falls off.
Yeah.
The part was so cool that I almost didn't even notice. He said, "Head on out," as he kicked the TV.
Yeah.
Head on out!
Bitch ass.
Which is so stupid.
I know, but it's great. Those lines are the best.
I know. Yeah. It doesn't make the total sense, but
no.
Yeah, so badass. The problem with the movie is the wife and the daughter were awful. I didn't give a shit about them, so the stakes were weird.
Right.
Snoop was kind of believable as a badass vampire hunter, though.
Yeah.
He was good.
Right.
I was like, oh, this is going to be cheesy. But he was good. I didn't understand the uber blood situation. There's a lot of stuff I just didn't understand. Why some vampires were good. And then they did the Teen Wolf glowing red eyes with the bad vampire lady. And I was like, you ruined this a little bit for me.
Yeah.
It's almost like you take it less seriously.
Right.
Because it seems cheesy. I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever talked about this as far as movies go, but it annoys the crap out of me. And it just made me think of this with that first fight with Jamie Foxx and the old lady.
Yeah.
How come when it's the main good guy versus the main bad guy, at any point of the movie but the end, they just get tossed? They just throw them. They don't. Where every other person they've come across, they can cut their heads off or do something very quick to kill them. But when they have to fight this one person, they just go hayako and just throw the person, just because it can't die yet. You have to, and I know that's why, but it's still like, I don't.
Everybody else was so easy. Why didn't you just do it easy?
Why are you throwing them? Why wouldn't you just kill them right away?
You have to turn that part of your brain off.
I know. But
Same way with like John Wick's. There's so many times where people walk up with a gun while he's on the ground, and you could have went pop pop.
Yep.
Done.
Right. Nope.
Didn't happen. It happens every time I watch those. I go, just turn that off. Turn that off in your brain.
Yeah. I know, and I can most of the time, but sometimes it's like, oh, God dang it. This big monster shows up, and then everyone else gets immediately killed, but the protagonist, he's like, go away.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm not ready to eat you. Yeah.
Day Shift, some weak writing, parts that really ruined some of that for me. But the badass vampire action made it worth it. I would watch it again. Yeah. I thought it was cool.
It's good.
Yep. And Jamie Foxx, man.
Yeah, he's good. Where's he? I know he was sick and stuff. I thought he was coming back for something.
I don't know. What was he sick with? He had the flu.
No, he was like in the hospital. Like bad.
Really?
They had a stroke or something. I don't know.
I didn't hear that. That's crazy.
No. The last thing that I watched was Shannon and I went to go see Michael. Yeah. If you grew up with Michael Jackson, you loved this movie because it's basically a jukebox Bohemian Rhapsody type.
Yeah.
Here's all the hits you want. The soundtrack for this movie is every Michael Jackson song that's ever been, from ABC 123 to Bad. It's got like all the Michael Jackson movie music that you want to see.
That's awesome.
There's a lot of sugar on this movie. There's clearly some bad stuff that happened to this dude that they're like, we're not gonna mess with that. This is supposed to be a good time.
Yes. Well, good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Who needs it?
Go make a documentary with all the
and you
bad
can
stuff
watch
that some
30
people want.
of them
Yeah,
about
exactly.
that if you want to see all the bad stuff, whatever. It gave me the chicken skin as far as like, oh, I remember that. And like the thriller stuff. The dude that plays Michael is
Jamal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. That I have
that one didn't really fit there, but that's okay.
Whatever. Well, when
my finger was
they found Jamal Jackson from Michael, they were like, "Get over here!"
There you go. That one fit better.
See,
good work.
That's why we win Golden Globes. It was really good. Shannon wasn't as big a fan of it, but that was my music. Like that was right. I remember when Thriller came out, we watched it 100,000 times.
Yeah,
because you never saw anything like that. You never saw short film videos like that ever. So it was very cool.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wait till it streams. I'll probably watch it several times just to have in the back. Because a lot of those movies are perfect for that. Bohemian Rhapsody and
Elton John one.
Yeah, Elton John. I was just say Taron Egerton's one.
Yeah. It made me think because he was writing a song. He was writing "Wanna Be Starting Something," and you see him like write down, and I remember wondering what he's saying in that part of the song. So I said, this would be a fun thing for Brian and I to come up with some lyrics that people can say if you're listening to this. And he actually does say "Mama sa makusa," and I don't know what that means.
No clue.
But
how do you even come up with that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure it means something to him or something. But he did a lot of he was just standing there making noises with his mouth, and it turned into amazing music.
Yeah.
Stupid talented some bitch. But I came up with some things that you can put in here if you're driving around, you hear that song, and you're like, what am I going to say now?
Yeah, you told me to come up with a list too. I've got 3 of them.
All right. Well, let's hear your first one.
Well, I'll have to let you know that most of them sound like I'm either stuttering or I have Tourette's, or a mix.
Yep.
Okay. So, Mama sang Mama song in my moccasins. Mama sang Mama song in my moccasins.
Yep, that's great.
Okay, that's my first one.
My first one is marmalade, and stinky socks.
Oh, okay.
Marmalade, stinky socks.
That's pretty good too. Okay. I'm going to say I'm insane to mock Sousa. That's John Philip Sousa. You don't want to mock him. He has some bangers.
Oh, he's...
Stars and Stripes Forever.
Yeah. Mock Sousa.
I'm going to say I'm insane to mock Sousa.
Yep. You got to do it in the beat, though.
I'm going to say I'm insane to mock Sousa.
That's perfect. This one is a little bit clinical. This one is my back pain, it just won't stop.
Oh.
My back pain, it just won't stop.
That's pretty good. Damn it. You stretched it a little bit. I did it. I was like, this is hard to keep it so it sounds right. I'm a sand in my sock by John Cusack. I'm a sand in my sock by John Cusack.
That's not how you say his name. You know who we should have in this movie is John Cusack. But that's great too. My third one here is maybe making some pork chops.
Oh, maybe making some about. Oh, that's hard to do.
Maybe make some pork chops.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There you go. All right, I had one more.
Let's hear it.
Because it's so dumb. It's my name's Dave. It is not Scott. My name's Dave. It is not Scott.
I actually think those were the original lyrics, and he decided to change it.
It was.
Yeah.
My name's Mike. Not Scott. Yeah.
Well, we had other options to watch besides Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, yeah. We're here to talk about Mortal Kombat 2.
To talk about what? Other options were Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft Cold in the Tour 2026.
No.
The Sheep Detectives.
Yeah, I'll watch that eventually.
I think I will watch it eventually. I don't think I need to rush to the theater to see it.
No, but I'm sure it's cool.
We talked about this. There's so much to watch right now.
Yeah, this summer's going to be busy for us.
Absolutely. We're going to miss certain things,
right.
And The Sheep Detectives will be one of them.
Sorry, Sheep Detective. Sorry, Wolverine.
Animal Farm. Did you read that?
I'm sure I did.
I think I was supposed to, and I never did.
Yeah,
this is what I.
It's weird that they had you reading like communist propaganda back in grade school.
Well,
right?
Yeah. Communism is bad. Deep Water.
Oh, is that the
plane crashes and sharks?
Sharks again.
More sharks.
Yeah.
And Hokum.
I do want to see that, but I've heard. Well, I'll tell you.
Justin Long.
Yeah, that's so damn good. That's why we went Golden Globes. I've heard mixed things about it though. Mm-hmm. Some people are like, this is really great. And then some people that I trust are like, this is poop.
Yeah,
so,
you sent me a couple bad ones. I was like, I don't know. Look at this guy. He says it's good.
Look at the tomato score. It's like 150,000.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it.
Mm-hmm. I will watch it.
It's not Justin Long. I said Justin Long. It's Adam Scott.
Right.
Thanks for not just correcting me and making me feel
it's
dumb.
fine.
I appreciate that.
It's not Justin, it is Scott.
It is. It's not long, it is Scott. Yep. Thoughts after the trailer? If you haven't watched the trailer, we'll pause really quick so you can check the trailer out for Mortal Kombat 2. My thoughts was, it looked cool. But I wondered what you and like other people that really know the Mortal Kombat stuff, what you guys thought.
I thought, this is awesome. I'm glad it's coming out soon.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait. And they're coming out for a year and a half now? Because they released the first trailer for
Yes.
this, and then it went on hiatus.
It was supposed to come out like last August, I think.
Yeah.
And then December.
It was supposed to be last summer or something like that, or end of last summer, and then waited all the way till now to actually come out.
And that stuff makes you nervous.
Right.
Like something's wrong. They got to fix this.
Mortal Kombat is a franchise that has so many characters, so much stuff going on that you can really make anything you want.
Yeah.
Almost. Because it's not like characters die forever. It's not like there isn't a tournament that they haven't done 9 iterations of and whatever. So you have to really screw it up to screw it up. And they've done that a couple times. The sequel to the original Mortal Kombat is hot trash.
Is that Annihilation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one was okay.
Yeah, so I had not seen that before watching this, so and I realized that this is a sequel to that movie.
Right.
I was like, Dave, I probably should watch that movie before we go. Yeah. You're like, yeah. So I had a day to go catch that real quick, and I did, and it was fun.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have problems with Cole Young being a new character, not even part of the thing.
Right.
To me, it didn't matter because I don't know that stuff.
Yeah.
But I could see why that would bother people.
Well, there's 2 big problems with that.
Yeah.
Is that you have way too many characters to have to bring in another OC to this world. You could have done what they did last time, and you didn't need to bring in MMA guy with the shiny armor. And the second part of that is that he sucks in the movie. And he's just distracting. They had so many, like even that first one, or I guess the one that this is a sequel to, had a lot of great stuff in it. Kano is my favorite thing in that movie.
Yeah.
But Cole is very distracting. You have Scorpion. The opening scene of that movie is one of the greatest scenes for revenge in almost in a lot of movies. It's John Wick levels of, yeah, you kill them all. It's so great how he's getting the water and Sub-Zero's there. And he comes booking up there and immediately wrecks shop on everybody there.
The only thing I didn't like about the opening scene is that they get back home or whatever and go to the wife, and he's just like, I love you so much. I'm so lucky to have you, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she gonna die.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's got all
It was such like he might as well just put a stamp like.
Yeah. I didn't think they'd kill the kid, though.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, the little boy. Which made it really confusing when they cut to Cole Young. I thought it was going to be his descendant, as in like his kid.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because that was a daughter that they put in the floorboards.
Well, it was 150 years before that happened,
yeah.
So it was his descendant or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, that first scene is, as far as action goes and whatever. So.
Agree.
But as far as Mortal Kombat goes and being a fan of the franchise, French fries, I don't know, it was fine. It was good to see Johnny Cage in there. At first, I was kind of like, oh, him for Johnny Cage?
We'll get there.
Yeah.
When we review.
Yep.
Was there an old song in the trailer?
Yeah. Except they do that song if it was depressed.
Yeah. And they probably played it more in the trailer than they did the actual movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly did.
If you had to put a different song in there, do you have any ideas?
I would have put the original.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. It's the greatest song for a movie almost ever.
Absolutely.
So good.
How's it go?
Samurai Movie Jam will continue uninterrupted after these messages.
Skipping and a screaming and a bop to bop. But the very best thing of all, there's a counter on this ball. So try to beat your very best score. See if you can jump a whole lot more. Skip it. Come on, everybody, skip it. Roaring good fun from Tiger Toy.
Bills are paid. Let's talk movies.
Let's get into some vitals.
Oh, these are vital, you know.
They are vital. Mm-hmm. Mortal Kombat 2. It's based on the original iconic Mortal Kombat arcade game, which was first released on October 8th, 1992.
Dang.
Yep. Characters. What were your favorite characters to play?
Scorpion.
Yeah?
100%. Yeah.
How come? What'd he say?
Get over here!
Travis and I had the original Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2 on Super Nintendo, and we played the beat out of it. We were transferring Super Nintendos to people's houses, and Scorpion versus Raiden happened probably 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And so much fun.
That's so cool. The runtime for the movie, 1 hour, 56 minutes. That's 116 minutes.
Yep.
It was fine.
It didn't seem too long.
Nope.
The first one was longer than our love of 100 minutes, too, but it didn't seem Too bad.
Storyline on IMDb: the fan favorite champions, now joined by Johnny Cage himself, are pitted against one another in the ultimate battle to defeat the dark rule of Shao Kahn that threatens the very existence of the Earth Realm and its defenders. Everyone, please be prepared for me to mispronounce these names.
Yeah.
And Dave will correct me, and we'll all have a good laugh about it, okay? All right, that's a good synopsis for IMDb.
You know it.
What I need you to do for our own synopsis, we're going to do this sort of like a, hey, I'm looking for a guy. Have you seen him? Mm-hmm. Oh, hey.
Oh, jeez. Have you seen this guy?
You're going to tell the story, the synopsis of Mortal Kombat, as if you're a guy looking for another guy.
Hey, I'm wondering if you can help me out here quick.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
I'm looking for this guy. It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah?
He's got this helmet.
Okay.
That, it looks like a skull, like a horn skull thing.
Okay.
He's a real piece of but I need to find him because if he wins this next tournament, he's gonna get it all. He's gonna get all these realms.
Well, I actually haven't seen anybody with a helmet like that. Can you explain him a little better, or is he with anybody?
Well, he's got huge pecs. This guy does a lot of push-ups or something because he's a real big dude. He's got a big old hammer and everything. When I say hammer, I mean actual hammer. I ain't talking about, you know. But anyways, he's got this tournament that he's going to.
Okay.
It's a big deal. It's like for Earth realms, some things like that.
Well, what happens with that tournament?
Well, there's some other people that are trying to beat him. That's why I got to find him because there's a bunch of guys that are trying to find this guy so they can beat that guy so that they can win the tournament so that we don't get our shit pushed in here on Earth.
Well, what are these fighters like? They better be pretty good.
Well, yeah, there's one that's got these sunglasses, and for some reason they're fucking magic. I don't get it, but whatever. There's this other chick. She got pink rings that fly out of her tits or something. I don't know. And then there's this guy's super cool. He's got like fire dragons he can throw around.
Oh, that does sound cool.
Yeah, and then there's this electric guy. He wears a lampshade on his head.
Okay.
But he's pretty important. You need him.
Okay.
So they're all looking for him. They're pretty good. So they're gonna fight that dude. They're fighting the guy that I'm looking for. And if they win, then everything's cool. If they don't, hide your kids. You know?
Hope you find your guy.
I hope I do too. Thanks, man.
Taglines. Here's the first one. It's stupid. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Rebel without a cage.
Oh, shut up.
That doesn't even make sense.
It does.
They tried to play off of Rebel Without a Cause, probably. Mm-hmm. But who's the rebel and without a cage?
What
Where's
kid
the
going
cage?
to see this movie knows anything about James Dean?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Don't make sense. Okay, next one. Uncaged Fury.
Yeah, that's right.
Fine. But that's also the name of the movie that he's in this movie. Mm-hmm. Their Fight, Our Future. That's probably the best one.
Yes, because they make a big deal out of Johnny Cage here, and he's in the movie. Come to the spoiler jam and we'll tell you more of why that sucks.
Yeah, just equally with some other people.
Right.
The reason that he is featured a little more is because he's new to this one. That's all.
Yeah, he's new to the French fries.
Rotten Tomatoes, 65% critics.
Okay.
90% audience.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. IMDb 7.0.
Okay.
Okay. So for better or worse than IMDb, where I'm going to give you a list of some movies.
Do it.
And you got to tell me whether their IMDb score is better or worse than Mortal Kombat's of 7.0.
Get over here!
And the theme is video game adaptations.
That's a lot of video games, kiddo.
First one, Mortal Kombat 1995. So the first one
is better.
It is worse. Sorry, David.
What an idiot.
Mortal Kombat 1995 is 5.9.
What have you done to my baby?
Number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog. Is that better or worse?
Better.
It's worse.
Hey, moron!
All right, where would you cast Jim Carrey in Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it's fun.
Shao Kahn. Your soul is mine.
Alrighty
then. I'll be taking your soul.
What if you just added him to the Earthrealm team
as Ace Ventura?
As Ace Ventura. Perfect. I was going to say Dumb and Dumber, the dream sequence in the restaurant. He rips the guy's heart out, puts it in a doggy bag. That's like his fatality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third on this list, Resident Evil.
Is better.
It is.
No, it's worse.
Worse. You snuck it in there.
This movie's better than that one.
That's true.
We are dealing with one smart son of a bitch.
Resident Evil worse with a 6.6. How about Doom? More Karl Urban. And The
That's
Rock.
worse.
It is worse. 5.2.
How does it feel to be a genius?
I like that movie.
I saw the movie and I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it when it
I
came out.
liked it because I didn't care about Doom. See, that's the thing about these video game movies is it all depends on how much you care about the french fries.
Yeah. The thing, too, is I don't remember Karl Urban being in it, but I think there was a point in my life where I didn't know who Karl Urban was, so I didn't place him in movies. Number 5 on the list, Dr. Mario. Is that better or worse?
That's not a movie.
That's a movie.
That's not.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
No, it's not. What is it called?
It's called Dr. Mario. It's got an 8.0 on IMDb. There's a guy and he's pushing drugs to criminals on the street, and he's this Italian guy, and he wears a white trench coat kind of thing, and he's got the doctor thing with the circle, metal circle.
It's a video game.
And the criminals kind of look like little goblin guys. There's like a red one and a blue one and a yellow one.
Yeah.
And he throws pills at them. And
So his customers are his enemies.
do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I saw it. I
Director.
never played that game, by the way.
You never played it?
No.
I love it. It's like Tetris.
Right.
I still play that game.
Whoa.
Because there's times where you just want mindless stuff, like zombies versus aliens. I loved zombies versus aliens. Zombies versus plants.
Yeah.
It's so easy just to put on
Right.
and just zone out.
Yep.
Director for Mortal Kombat 2 is a native of Perth, Australia. Perth. His name
Oh, God, I've lost my purse. Where am I going to keep all my things? In my wallet. And my sandwiches. If my purse is gone.
I love that you think people put their sandwiches in their purse. My things and my sandwiches.
You don't put a sandwich in a bag. You put a sandwich in a purse.
His name is Simon McQuaid. Quoid. Q.
No, it isn't. It's Karl Urban, isn't it?
Oh, the director?
Oh, okay.
That's why you come here,
Yep,
folks.
for
The
that.
director's name is Simon McQuoid, and previously directed.
Did you do it Australian? Simon McQuaid.
McQuaid.
Hey, Mr. McQuaid.
It is. Well, so you think so because you think it would be McQuaid, but it's not. It's McQuaid.
McQuaid.
Get on with it.
His previously directed Mortal Kombat 2021.
Oh, he did the first one too.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's all he's done.
Well,
Writers, Jeremy Slater. He wrote the shittiest Fantastic Four.
Van Forstick?
Van Forstick.
Oh, yeah, that is crap.
He wrote for the Moon Knight TV series.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. I don't think I finished it, but I enjoyed what I watched.
Right.
Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire.
Kong,
They don't pay us to do this shit, so what do you want?
That's right.
I'll say Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, however the hell I want.
I smell bird toast.
I did. I got out of the car today. I was like, David,
Yeah,
if I have a stroke, I'm smelling burnt toast.
Yeah, and I said, I'm having one too because I smell it.
And then he also wrote for the Umbrella Academy, which I've been saying you got to watch.
Right.
Starring, I'm going to start with the top build, and that is Adeline Rudolph, who played Katana. And she was in the Resident Evil TV series. Did you watch that?
Nope.
So what's cool about that is there's a guy and he's got a brown coat. He looks a lot like John Wick.
Lies.
Yeah, it's probably lies. I've
wouldn't
never
know
seen
if
it.
Leon Kennedy showed up in there.
She was in Hellboy: the Crooked Man.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And she was in a movie called Do Not Enter, which is coming out this year, I
And
think.
she is Olivia Munn's stunt double.
Really?
I kept thinking, like, gosh, she really looks like Olivia Munn to me.
I never got that.
Oh, no?
No.
Okay.
What do you think a movie called Do Not Enter is about? And just so you know, I heard something about a rom-com and a chastity belt.
Well, I have some ideas. You can't come in here. And you can't come in here.
Oh!
Hey-oh!
Karl Urban.
I've heard of him.
Guess his most known fors. So IMDb gives you 4 known fors.
The Boys. Great. Doom.
Yes.
Really?
That is one of them.
Okay. I'm out.
You're out of them?
Well, I won't be once you tell me. I'll be like, oh, yeah.
Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
See? Lord of the Ring, Two Towers, and Lord of the Ring.
Yeah.
The King, Return of the King.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. He was also into other things that I didn't recognize because I didn't know him back then. Ghost Ship, which is a great movie.
The first 10 minutes are.
Yeah. With the
Yeah.
Well, I liked the whole thing. I thought it was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like a piano string going. Yeah. The Bourne Supremacy and Chronicles of Riddick. In that movie, he passed the time while shooting by playing Dungeons and Dragons with Vin Diesel, Judi Dench, and Tandaway Newton.
Get right the hell out of here. To be a fly on
Get
that
out of
one.
my head, because that's exactly. I read that. I was like, if I could just watch that happen.
For real. See James Duty
Pants.
James Duty Bench. Thank you, everybody. I'm here the whole podcast because I
Vin
got to
Diesel.
say James Duty.
Even just Vin Diesel and Judi Dench having a convo, I feel like would be really weird.
It's very weird.
Then you add Carl Urban and Tandaway Newton.
Yeah.
Also in this, Judy Lin is back as Liu Kang.
Mm-hmm.
He practices, and this is going to sound like Wayne Campbell speaking Cantonese. Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Washu, Taekwondo, Jet Kune Do, Kung Fu, Hapkido, Kali, and Olympic-style wrestling. Okay.
Dang. He's real good. He's good, Liu Kang.
Yeah, man. He was the Black Power Ranger in the movie, and he was Captain Merc in Aquaman. Okay, that's what I said too.
Yeah.
Sonya Blade is back. It's Jessica McNamee.
Yuck.
Oh, you don't like her?
Well,
wow.
Movie I didn't. She's a good Sonya.
I thought so too.
She looks like a good Sonya.
Yeah, you don't like her as the part? I guess we can talk about it later.
Well, right.
She was also in The Vow, The Meg, and upcoming Evil Dead Wrath. Not Evil Dead Burn. Yes, I don't know what that is.
You know what I want in my Evil Dead? I know that it is an absolute sin to recast Bruce Campbell. I know that we can't necessarily have another Ash, but I want that guy. I want there to be a dude that becomes Ashish, and I want that character in my movie. I don't necessarily care who it is or what the character is or whatever, but I want there to be a guy that like gets a chainsaw hand and gets a shotgun and goes through all this shit himself. I want a scary movie, but part of the reason that made Evil Dead so great was that slapsticky, cheesy shit that happens to Bruce Campbell, Ash, in these movies, and I want that from Evil Dead. Evil Dead to me isn't necessarily just a little higher level zombie that can swallow your soul. Blah, blah, blah. What endears those movies is Ash, is him going through all that stuff.
Yeah, and the style.
Right.
Even. Yeah.
Right. So do that. That's another free one.
Do you know The Mummy? Lee Cronin's The Mummy is confirmed to be in that universe.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And that tracks. I mean,
guess.
the end of that movie looks like Evil Dead Rise or whatever.
Yeah.
So I understand. But also, again, like, that's not what Evil Dead is to me. Just because you put Evil Dead on it, that doesn't mean...
But that's what I'm saying, too, is like, who decides that?
The studios, because they know that just saying Evil Dead will bring people to the theater.
I guess. Okay. Next up in this movie, his father played in the National Football League. And he was all-state in basketball in high school. It's McCade Brooks as Jax.
Okay.
Yeah. And then last I'm going to mention, there's a lot of people you could mention, but the last I'm going to mention is Josh Lawson as Kano.
Okay.
He's been in The Campaign. Did you ever see that one? That's Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis.
Nope.
There's an awesome scene that I laughed and rewound and laughed with Zach Galifianakis trying to get out the door.
Yeah.
And it's just a simple, like, pull whatever. I'll put the clip here.
I can't see that. Push the door.
Yeah, you're gonna push.
Push it real good.
He's also in Anchorman 2, Bombshell, which I haven't seen, and I added to my list because I think it looks cool. It's Theron, Kidman, and Margot Robbie.
Oh, really?
In a movie called Bombshell, and I don't know, it looked cool, like an action kind of thing.
Oh, I thought you said Anchorman 2, Bombshell.
Yeah, I did, but there was a comma between it.
Okay. You said it fast. I was like, wait, Anchorman 2 was called Bombshell?
Yeah.
And there are girls in it?
Have you seen Bombshell?
No.
Oh, well, I'll let you know how it is.
All right.
He was also in Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp.
Cool.
So now that you're done with chipmunks, reviews. Here's a good one from Jason Miller.
Get over here!
Yeah. Urban is the missing piece this franchise didn't know it needed. Loose, likable, and magnetic enough to make even the film's weaker stretches worth sitting through. Here's a bad one from Kevin Mayer.
Oh, it's always a Kevin.
You'll really want to punch your own lights out.
Okay.
Let's review this ourselves.
Yeah. We have a 5-point samurai scale.
We sure as hell do.
We sure do.
We use it every show.
We use it. It's our thing. It's our thing we use for reviewing things.
Do you ever get worried that people are like, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to listen to that because I don't like samurai movies?
No.
No? I think about that all the time.
Oh, I don't. I did. Well, but that doesn't mean that it's not a thing. If you've told people about this podcast and they've said, but I don't like samurai movies, please write into samurai@gmail.com.
I would love to know.
Any Hooters, we have a 5-point samurai scale.
Yeah, we do.
We do. The first category here is what's your story? And that New York guy summed it up.
Yeah, you started Midwestern and slowly slipped. And I knew. I don't care. I have a question. I didn't quite understand. Didn't they already have a 10th battle in the first one in the 2021?
That wasn't part of the tournament. That was the whole point of that, is that Shao Kahn was trying to kill all of the fighters before that last tournament.
So the tournament from the first one is actually the second movie.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. The whole story is basically, it's a tournament.
Right.
But some things felt like lazy writing or like little Band-Aid solutions. And I know that stuff can happen for a video game movie. We can't talk about what it is because it's spoiler stuff.
Right.
So come to the spoiler jam if you want to hear about that stuff. But that's sort of bothered me. Mm-hmm. But an amulet shows up, not an ambulance.
That's why talk to text is poop sometimes.
I sent Dave a text. I was like, I have notes here, and it says an ambulance shows up. Do you know when in the movie an ambulance showed up?
No, I was there. We were in this movie.
And I knew that I did talk to text, so I was like, ambulance, ambulance, amulet. It's an amulet.
Yeah. There's
Anyway,
an amulet.
An amulet shows up, and anytime you can squeeze an amulet into a story, come on.
Right.
Boner points.
MacGuffin.
I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay. It's a Mortal Kombat tournament. Nobody came to this for the story. They came to see the characters they like in the video game do their thing. And bunch of fighters, tournament, save the world. It's pretty average. It's pretty much what I expected coming in here. I didn't expect anything great. I was glad to see that they add more characters. Johnny Cage is here, blah, blah, blah. But it's as average as it gets as far as story for a Mortal Kombat movie goes. So it gets 5 from Dave. Our next category here is did you act right?
All right, Dave, who is the best actor in this movie?
Karl Urban.
All right. Who's the worst?
Sonya Blade, whatever her name was.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think she's bad. What do we call them?
I thought she was very cheesy and ridiculous. Everyone is pretty cheesy in this movie. So I don't know. It's not like this. Again, this isn't why we're here. We're not here for great acting or whatever. Who did you think was the worst actor?
Worse? I didn't buy Jade as a warrior.
Yeah. She's in the game.
I know.
Yeah.
I just didn't buy her, the actress, as a tough warrior.
Sure. Okay.
As a best friend? Sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, sister,
well, yeah,
like
when
best friend.
and we'll talk about it more in spoiler.
Yeah.
But there's parts where you're like, no.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. But Sonya is kind of a pivotal part of this stuff, and that's why it bugged me that she was kind of meh. So
Karl Urban had me on a roller coaster. It started off that his change in his voice just felt like overacting to me and didn't seem to fit. I think overall, like you said, everyone's kind of cheesy overacting a little bit, but not everyone. I don't know. It's a weird mix.
the thing with Karl Urban is that if you know about Johnny Cage, the character, that's how he acts. That's how Johnny Cage is. So it didn't bug me at all.
So then as I watched the movie, that's why I said roller coaster, but I really should say like ladder. It was more like a ladder. It was a escalator that goes up. That sort of roller coaster.
Yeah. Just the escalator.
Because I started off going like, oh, I don't know. But I went in that way too.
Yeah.
I went in going like, why him? I imagine him to be more pretty, like a James Marsden or something like that. Yeah, I started off low even when he was acting, but then by the end of the movie, I was all on board for Karl Urban. I thought he was great.
Yeah. Our popcorn dealer at the movie theater too was
Who has the biggest personality?
Oh God,
he does not at all. To get 3 words out of this guy.
Room.
Yeah,
it's become a challenge for us. Like,
yes, now we always talk to him.
Hi, how you doing today? Fine.
What do you want?
Did you want butter and salt? Yes, I do. And whatever you're thinking a proper amount of butter is, go above that. That's where you should be.
He's great, though. He's like, just say when.
Yeah.
So we went to the bathroom, came back.
He just had a bucket of oil. No, but we said, did you see Mortal Kombat? And he's like, yeah, I'm not spoiling anything, but
he didn't like Karl Urban because he didn't like that. Like, why get somebody who's known for that voice to play someone who doesn't have that voice?
Right.
Well, whatever. I didn't care about the voice. It was more, he looked older and gruffier than I pictured a Johnny Cage to be. But he is old in his career in the movie, so that kind of made sense.
Right.
I liked Kano even more than the first movie.
Yep.
He was great. Needed it in this movie.
Yep.
And like I said, I didn't buy Jade as a warrior.
My score for acting would be a slightly above average 6.
Yeah, I'm going the same thing, 6.
Okay. Our next category here is Did you show your work? Hell yeah, man. There's some cool shit in this movie.
Yeah.
Some of the fights and the places that they take place are from the game. Some of them aren't. Some of them aren't, and they look awesome. And costumes for the characters and the way they dressed them like the game, and they didn't stray far from the designs that the game had and whatever. And when they did, it was subtle and you didn't really give too much of a shit. Fantastic. I thought that everything looked very Mortal Kombat-y, and the gore effects and everything were done really well. It was really good.
Yeah, I
This
totally agree. It
gets
looked
an 8
awesome.
from Dave.
Oh, sorry. Stepped
No,
over
you're
you.
fine.
He gave it an 8, everybody.
8 is great.
Get over here!
I wanted to ask you those questions if some of those sets that they had in there, if they were straight from the game. But some of them were.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool. I liked how it felt like when you go through and you choose a different area to battle.
Right.
Yeah, it felt, each little scene felt like a new background that would be in those things in the video game.
Right.
Yeah, it was really well done. I do sort of wish that the whole movie had more of a defined style. Like we said, like some guys are a little cheesier, some guys are whatever, and I understand the characters or whatever, but like as a through line, sort of like the new Street Fighter. Like just from the trailer, it kind of feels like it has a cool theme style to the whole movie. We don't know that. It could just be the trailer. But that's sort of what I'm talking about there. Effects are great. Cool coloring throughout. Fight choreography. Sets, like I said. Yeah, it was cool. I'm going to give it... I was between a 7 and 8. I'm going to go 8.
Cool. All right. Our next category here is Did you bring the badassery? What's our category here?
All right, Dave. I'm going to give the categories. And starting now, I think it'd be fun if you had some sort of reaction, a noise or whatever, to let us know what you thought, how that movie did in that category.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
So the category for Mortal Kombat 2 is dark fantasy.
Woohoo.
What are you, f***ing now?
Martial arts.
Yeah.
Supernatural fantasy.
Uh-huh.
Action.
Yup.
Adventure.
Okay.
Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
And sci-fi.
No.
No, I don't think it's a sci-fi movie.
There's no science.
You're not in the sky
No
at all.
one's drinking out of beakers in this at all.
There was a great bad guy, funny parts, fights were awesome, great use of their powers. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I'm giving it an 8.
Yep. As a fan of the video games and everything, this was fun to watch.
Good.
Because they were doing the damn thing as far as Mortal Kombat goes. There's lore stuff and whatever that you can get nitpicky about, and I will add the spoiler jam. But for the most part, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. You're here to see Mortal Kombat, and you do, and it's badass as hell. The fights are so great. I thought they were very well done for like 2 people fight, do that thing. The tournament was good. Everything was good. It's getting an 8 from Dave, too.
That's awesome.
Our last category here is Did you keep your promise?
It is pretty much exactly what I expected from the trailer. Some of the writing stuff, like I said, bothered me and messed with the stakes of the movie a little bit, but I had a really good time. I'm going to give this thing a 7.
Yeah, this is another good Mortal Kombat movie, and we have a few now, which is cool because the only other franchise as far as video games go that I can think of that has a number of good movies in it is Sonic. And that's weird. Yeah, it was good to see Mortal Kombat on the big screen and see cool fights and see things from the game that you're like, I know what that means for later and all that other stuff. And see characters show up that you didn't expect to. And it was done really well. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be or wanted it to be. It was probably better than I thought it was going to be because I was kind of disappointed with the first one with Cole being there and how big of a deal he was in the movie. And like, no one wants that with Mortal Kombat. Nobody wants a big family drama for my Mortal Kombat movie. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a 7 too.
Nice.
All right. Do you know what time it is?
I sure as hell do.
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time.
All right, well, you're finishing up the math.
Yes.
Most valuable samurai.
I'm going to say, sure, Karl Urban.
All right.
Yeah.
You're going Karl Urban. I think I'm going to go whoever was in charge of the scene that was that old Johnny Cage movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was the best part of the movie for me. They show an old clip of a movie that he has been in.
Yeah.
And it's just perfect. It's so good.
Pretty funny. I thought Karl Urban did a good job of being the every guy in the movie, kind of the what is exactly going on here. Like you said, it feels kind of rushed. There's parts of character development that feel rushed, but they have to do that to get the stuff that you're there for. So, but I thought that Karl Urban did a good job of Johnny Caging his Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
Him pushing up his sunglasses with his middle finger.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It's very Johnny Cagey.
All right. It is time for Name the Movie.
Woo!
All right.
I suck at this game is what I'm finding out about.
Guarantee you're going to get this one.
Okay.
Okay, I felt bad about the last one.
Guaranteed.
Where you're like, you're trying to make it hard for me. And I was like, well, what the hell you want me to do?
No, that's what I want you to do. That's fine.
So we're starting off with Karl Urban. Okay.
Doom.
It is not Doom. Sorry. The next actor I'm going to give you is Morgan Freeman.
Doom.
Sorry, it's not Doom still. The next actor I'm going to give you is Richard Dreyfuss. Right now, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to figure it out. Dave is looking at me like I'm crazy cut. I don't know what the movie
I'm going to
is.
give you an easy one. Robin Hood.
I'm sorry, it's not Robin Hood. Next, Helen Mirren.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
It's red.
Kordeski trained you. Yeah. I trained Kordeski.
It is red! You got it. And number 5 would have been Bruce Willis.
Yep.
So I would have made that really easy for you there. So you're welcome.
Thank you. That has one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a movie. When Bruce Willis gets out of the car and starts shooting people. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense physically, but it's very cool to look at.
Dude, and when he's battling Karl Urban in the office, it's so great.
It's very good.
I'm going to go home and watch it. And 2 is good too.
Yeah.
Red 2?
2 is good too, Red 2.
Absolutely. It's time for a final score.
Our final score here is 69.
We've had that score before.
We have.
So what are we tied with here?
Well, hold on a second.
I enjoy podcasting.
It's very fun. A 69 ties it with The Long Walk.
Okay.
It is 1 point higher than The Naked Gun. It is 1 point higher than Tron Ares. It is a few points higher than The Mummy. Yeah, so...
There was another 69. It's got to be tied with something.
Not. Well, other than...
Maybe it was a mini jam.
Could be.
Yeah, it's probably a
Long
mini jam.
Walk. Payback got a 69.
All right. Get over here. Sum it up, Dave. Should you go watch it? Should you buy tickets? Should you just stream it? Should you watch it on your phone while you're in the backseat of a car that you don't know whose car it is and they're driving you somewhere, but you're listening to the noises so that if you ever have to explain where they're taking you, to be able to say, I was on a train and I think it was a bridge. There was a clackety-click, clackety-click, clackety-click. And they're like, oh, that's the freeway bridge over the Hone so we can get to Milwaukee. And then they know where you are.
Are you describing this to Daredevil? How are they going to know that?
That's in a movie somewhere where they're in a trunk and they're like, describe your sounds. What'd you hear?
Yeah, I was just watching the Daredevil series and they do that.
They do that in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I heard on the way over here that this was the second highest grossing movie this week for its opening weekend or whatever. Okay. So Behind the Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah, go to the theater and see this. If you like Mortal Kombat at all, if you like action movies at all, you're the same guy. So go to the theater and see Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
The action stuff was super fun to go see.
Right.
This is stuff that's definitely worth seeing. I can't say because I haven't seen it, but the Sheep Detectives, I feel like that's not necessarily something you need to see on a big screen.
Right.
This as much as the cool action in this.
We skipped Screen X for this on purpose. And
yeah, I'm done with Screen X.
But there's movies where I can see where it might be cool.
Sure.
And like, there's a couple of the fights in here where I was like, yeah, I mean,
You know what might have been cool? Project Hail Mary. But a second viewing, I don't want to see it for the first.
yeah.
Like
The
you
IMAX
said,
is
it's
pretty
like,
cool.
hey, watch out, something's coming.
Yeah, here comes the big thing.
Which scene is best to draw from this? There's too many options.
Yeah,
there's
there's
too many
a lot.
cool people. But
Anything of Scorpion.
yeah,
Yeah.
You think that would be the biggest pull?
Scorpion is so damn cool in these two movies. He does, that guy that plays him is super great, and
Yeah.
they did such a good job of making that guy look like a badass from hell. So yeah,
The reason I bring up badass scenes is because I paint and draw scenes, movie scenes, and you can check out all my stuff on briandrawsmovies.com. That's a website you can find on your computer. And go there and look, and there's lots of cool drawings and paintings, and you can get those paintings on a mug or as a print.
But
I just sold a framed, real large one.
Of what?
Butch from Pulp Fiction.
Cool.
I love that drawing.
I bet that's going in a restaurant somewhere.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get that print. I ordered it, so I'm hoping that it might be done today. Go pick it up.
Now, what if I go there and I'm like, I like these things, but they're about 25% too expensive?
Well, I tell you what, if you use the coupon code SAMURAI, you can get 25% off.
Perfect.
All right, go check it out, please.
Yeah.
Follow me on social, too. So while you're following Samurai Movie Jam, follow Bad Movies Rule.
Yep.
We'll follow them, too.
Follow them all.
But Brian Draws Movies would be good.
Yep. We also have merch. If you go to badmoviesrule.com, there is a section there.
Where do I click?
Other stuff.
Other shows. Yeah,
Other shows.
Yeah, then what do I
you'll
click?
Samurai Movie Jam.
Yeah, that's true. And then what?
Merch.
Yeah, just a section that says, like, get some with our logo on it.
Yeah. We might have a goat logo coming out.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
All right, it's time for some randomness.
I love randomness.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
No, because it's random.
Welcome, everyone, to Mortal Kombat IQ, where we will find out how well you know the beloved French fry. Here's your host, Brian.
Round one, fight.
In round one, we start testing your knowledge and possibly your spinal integrity with some true or fatality questions.
Fatality.
Get it right, you survive. Get it wrong, well, somewhere Shang Tsung gains another soul. Contestants, that means Dave and anyone listening, prepare yourselves. And remember, there are fates worse than wrong answers.
Get over here.
Number one, Kari Hiroki Tagawa's portrayal of Shang Tsung became so iconic that later games modeled the character after him.
True.
It is true.
Well done.
Number two, Scorpion is technically a specter, undead ninja, not just a human fighter.
True.
It is true.
Outstanding.
Number three, Noob Sabat is named after an ancient Chinese warrior famous for winning many martial arts tournaments.
False. It is the two last names of the creators of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon and John Tobias.
Impressive.
Spelled backwards.
Spelled backwards.
That's correct. Noob Sabat was so hidden in MK2 that many players didn't believe he even existed for years.
True.
Yep. Number four, in the 2021 reboot film, Kano is portrayed as the main villain.
False.
Excellent.
That's correct. It is false. Sub-Zero was the main villain. Also introduced a new original character, Cole Young, which was not from the games.
Stupid.
You survived round one, which already puts you ahead of most Earthrealm warriors. But now, the challenge grows deadlier. In round two, multiple choice massacre. Contestants must choose between four possible answers. Only one is correct. Choose wisely because every wrong answer brings you one step closer to hearing those terrifying words.
Finish him.
Oh, contestants!
Yes.
Test your might.
Round two, fight.
Number one, the famous finish him voice is done by A, John Tobias, B, Ed Boon, C, Catherine Zeta-Jones, or D, a grizzly bear.
I really wanted to be C, but it's B.
Well done.
B is correct. It was Ed Boon. Also did Scorpion's famous
Get over here.
line in one take, and they barely edited it.
Yeah.
Number two, Johnny Cage's name was almost A, Claude Jean Damvan.
That damn van.
B, Alex Nut Punch. C, Michael Grimm, or D, Jeff
See?
Outstanding.
Michael Grimm is the correct answer. They decided that sounded way less fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3. What is the name of the iconic theme song? Is it A, Techno Syndrome, B, Amphetamine, C, Energy Flash, or D, What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
The answer is A.
That's correct. Techno Syndrome was the name of the theme song. Number 4. What was the franchise's first secret character? Was it A, Reptile, B, Smoke, C, Chameleon, or D, Macho Man Randy Savage?
As much as I wanted to be.
Get over here.
Oh, you're going to get over here. It's A. Reptile.
It is a reptile.
Impressive.
To fight the secret character Reptile in the original 1992 Mortal Kombat, you had to achieve a double flawless victory, win 2 rounds without taking damage, on the pit stage without using the block button, and finish the opponent with a fatality.
And the guy had to appear in front of the moon. There's a shadow of...
This was only possible when shadows, silhouettes, appeared in front of the moon.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Dave. Finishing the fun fact for me, even.
Dude, I play video games for a living.
He's not got one wrong yet.
Nope.
All right, number 5. The character Rain was inspired by A, Rainn Wilson, B, the Tusken Raiders, C, Prince, or D, the weather.
C.
Excellent.
Prince.
It is Prince.
Yeah.
Purple outfit.
Purple rain.
Plus the name reference of the song Purple Rain. Number 6, Quan Chi's original fatality in MK4 involved A, stretching a character's neck like taffy, B, balloon animals, C, ripping off their arms and playing them like a drum, or D, a series of jackass-like pranks.
It is A. Stretching his neck.
Well done.
That, like taffy. That is true. That is correct. Yes, indeedy. But imagine if it was just jackass pranks.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, don't lay over there. I got a bowling ball. I'm going to roll it towards your nuts. Here's a paper cut between your fingers on your eyelids. It's the worst.
Don't do it.
Final round. Fight.
Speaking of fatalities, after the first 2 rounds, you've somehow avoided being uppercut into another dimension. But now, the thunder strikes. It's time for Raiden's lightning round. In this electrifying challenge, contestants will face a rapid firestorm of real or fake fatalities. Some are actual gruesome finishes from Mortal Kombat history, and others were clearly invented by someone who's had way too much Mountain Dew.
Chip, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I had a Mountain Dew this weekend.
Ooh.
I haven't had one in a long time.
Did it make your teeth fuzzy?
No. I was hanging a bit, and I was like, you know what sounds good is a Mountain Dew. I didn't know why, and it did. It hit the spot perfectly.
Chip, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
There's no time to think, no time to breathe, only time to answer before Raiden sends 40,000 volts directly into your self-esteem. Contestants, prepare for shock and gore.
Test your might.
I love so much how into this you get. It's great.
Real or fake? Scorpion removes his mask, turns into a skull, and breathes fire to burn the opponent to a skeleton.
Yes, that was the first fatality from the first Mortal Kombat.
Well done.
It is real. One of the original fatalities from MK1. He can see through my paper is what it is. That must be what it is.
No, I can't. I'm a nerd.
Yeah, you are. Real or fake? Katana blows a kiss that inflates the opponent until they explode.
Real.
You got one wrong! That is fake.
I'm going to look it up now. I'm going to fact check you.
God damn it, guys. I'm editing this show right now. I have to pause and let you know that I looked it up and Dave is right. I apologize. My facts that I looked up, I got them screwed up, and Dave is right.
Real or fake? Liu Kang turns into a dragon and eats the opponent.
Real.
It is real. Classic MK2 fatality. Crowd favorite.
Outstanding.
It's really cool.
Real or fake? Johnny Cage signs an autograph for the opponent, then stabs them with the pen.
Fake.
It is fake. Feels on brand, but he's never done that exact gig. Real or fake? Sub-Zero makes a frozen margarita and feeds it to the opponent. Head explodes from brain freeze.
It's fake.
Impressive.
Thought I had you there, but it is fake. Remove that one because of the backlash they were already getting from violence. They didn't want to add alcohol into the mix, so that's why they got rid of it. Real or fake? Shang Tsung morphs into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and starts doing the Carlton.
Oh, God. What a fake.
Well done.
Real or fake? Cabal runs so fast the opponent's skin peels off.
Real.
Outstanding.
It is real. He runs super fast and basically flays them. Yeah. Brutal. Real or fake? Jax grows giant and squashes the opponent like a bug.
Real.
Real. MK3, completely absurd, totally canon.
Impressive.
Real or fake? Raiden spins his head in front of him, pulls out headphones, and starts scratching on This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan.
Fake.
Excellent.
That is fake. That was a friendship ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. The opponent would pull out a cardboard box and start breakdancing. Dave finished nearly unscathed with only one answer incorrect. Everybody give him a round of applause.
Again, I screwed up, so all correct. Flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Do you know any other funny finish hymns that were your favorites that I didn't talk about?
Kung Lao has some really great fatalities. There's one where he throws the spinning hand to the ground, turns into a blade, and he just drags him through it all.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we went through a bunch of fatalities there.
Yes.
They're so fun that I thought, hey, what if we just added a couple in some extra movies?
Sure.
Okay, so I got a couple famous death scenes here, and what I want you to do is take what happened, but then also add...
Make it worse?
A fatality.
Okay.
All right. First one is, I'll Never Let Go, Rose and Jack in Titanic.
Okay, so Jack sinks down into the water and freezes completely solid.
Yeah.
And then kind of, because he's an ice cube, floats up to the top and then...
Finish him.
Rose grabs his head and snaps it off. Twists his head and it just breaks off and she uses it to oar herself over to the lifeboat.
Perfect. All right, next one I got for you. Take Her to the Moon for Me. Bing Bong from Inside Out.
Oh, gosh.
Bing Bong was the imaginary elephant, pink elephant. Did you see Inside Out?
I did.
Okay, so they're in that pit where you could never get out, but Bing Bong's in there and he's got his wagon. So they're like, phew, they can't make it. Phew, can't make it.
Yeah.
And then he bails so that there's enough energy for Joy to make it out of that pit.
Oh, okay.
And he says, take her to the moon for me as he slowly disappears. It's like heartbreaking.
Okay.
Take her to the moon for me. Okay?
Well, what happens in the wagon is Bing Bong's trunk gets stuck in the back wheel.
Yeah.
And it gets reeled up in there and it rips off Bing Bong's head. And the blast from the blood shooting out of its head shoots him just that little extra over onto the moon.
Perfect. They made it.
They did it.
Good job, Joy.
Good job, Bing Bong.
Way to go, Amy Poehler. All right, last one. Killing the dog in John Wick. Oh.
Don't kill it. Oh.
So they knock John Wick to the ground. He walks over to the dog's whimpering, and it goes, finish him.
I have to kill the dog worse? I won't. I'm not.
He pulls out a giant hot dog bun.
I'm going to do a animality here.
Okay.
Where the dog becomes a huge werewolf and bites the guy in half.
Oh, you're changing the movie.
Yep, there's no French fries. Credits. It's a short film about werewolves. John Wick.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You did it. All right, man. Hope you're ready to talk for a while because it's time for emails.
Email is like a prison with no walls and no toilet.
Oh, gosh, we got a bunch, which is great. Our first one here is from Dennis. Guys, not that I care because I'd rather live in a universe where it doesn't exist. You didn't mention the 2012 remake of Total Recall with Colin Farrell.
And just to jump in there, we actually did bring it up, but I cut it from the episode because all we said was, are we going to talk about that at all? And I was like, I don't know. I don't really need to. And you're like, yeah, me neither. And I just cut that little part.
Yeah.
So technically we talked about it, but
it didn't.
We talked about how we weren't going to talk about it.
Right. I was surprised that it wasn't mentioned. Then for one second, I thought maybe the Mandela effect was in play, that somehow the universe decided to delete it. Much to my dismay, I did a quick Google search to see, in fact, that it still exists. Womp womp. Thanks for not mentioning it on the show. I'd rather it be that way. Keep up the good work, Sensei Dennis. Thank you, sir. Next one here is from Steven Cerna.
Do you breathe too much when you're reading?
I don't know.
Because then you start getting like...
I know, I get hiccups. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I'll try reading slower. Hello.
Maybe you keep I need to take a breath so I can keep talking, but you already have breath in you. So you're like...
Hello from Lubbock, Texas. Been watching all of the Samurai Movie Jams and the Mini Jams as of late. I really appreciate the programming you guys do. Fun, exciting, insightful, and totally awesome. I have a question for Brian. Are you planning on doing any Kill Bill artwork?
I would love to do a Kill Bill. You know what you should do? Right back again and let me know what scenes you think are the coolest. Like maybe give me top 3 badass scenes or scenes that you think you would like on your wall.
Yeah. Kill Bill is my all-time favorite movie. I recently searched your website and am highly impressed. You have an amazing talent. I plan on purchasing some of your Ghostbusters artwork in the near future.
And he did. He bought a mug. Sent it to
Awesome. Thanks, man. Question for Dave. Have you seen Midsommar? It is a bizarre movie full of large amount of absurdity, and I love it. Well, take care, guys. Don't ever change. Continue being yourselves and keep the episodes coming. Well, Steven, Midsommar actually has some lore on the show already.
Yeah.
Maybe you just haven't gotten to that episode yet, but Midsommar I went to with my mom to the theater. And that was a really weird time that the Swedish chef actually took care of.
Yeah. He explained the situation.
Yeah. It was a big orkin. But no, Midsommar's a cool movie. Have you seen Midsommar?
I haven't. My mom hasn't been available. I'm like, hey, when can we watch this together, Mom?
It's a real bad. It's not a Mother's Day movie at all. At all. Thanks for writing in, man. Thanks for listening to the show. Yeah, our next one here is from Greg Gilman.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg. I love the show. You guys crack me up every time I listen. I always liked the slide whistle and thought that was funny. Then I heard the Swedish chef. My God, I need more of that in my life. Great show. Keep up the good work.
I think everyone needs more things like slide whistles and Swedish chef.
For real. Man.
Right?
I think that what the world
needs now
a slide whistle. A little bit of Swedish chef, working board. All right, our next one here is from Billy Harvard. I'm going to read fast. This was a big one from Billy. Guys, obviously a fan of the show and appreciate the Extra Jam, but I don't appreciate having rock sets stuck in my head for hours and hours after listening to the Extra Jam.
It must have been
That's free. You get that for nothing.
Yeah, so after Extra Jam for the last episode, because we talked about Pretty Woman on the spoiler-free part of the episode, I threw one of the songs from Pretty Woman at the end of Extra Jam. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's
and
a
that's
great
your
song.
reasoning, too, by the way. That's why it's there.
Yeah, and it's a great song, so enjoy that in your head. It could be worse.
Yeah.
First off, despite my best efforts, I did a moderate internet research dive into the movie Trauma. Thankfully, everything I found was either in a foreign language or just a trailer. I'm not going to go any further based on Dave's totally bleeped out review of the first 5 minutes. It is like a Hungarian subtitled movie or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't watch that.
Yeah, you want to hear about that?
You want to hear about that? My review of it on the last episode is plenty.
Cute little puppies.
Cute little puppies. Next, this mummy movie sounds like the reason I can't watch many horror movies these days. Gross out shit for some reason turns my stomach now, and perhaps it was too much Cinco de Mayo food and booze. Even the review almost got me sick, so well done, guys. Yeah, movie's gross. Lots of gross in there. It was nice to hear that Pretty Woman is revisitable. However, I will not be doing that. As I mentioned in a Facebook post, it's crocodile boots or bust for me when it comes to those two movies. Do y'all have an opinion on Jewel of the Nile? I guess this question is for Dave, since I doubt Brian saw that if he never saw Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, so in a Facebook post, I pitted, like, what would you rather watch? Because that's our homework, and we put them towards each other. Pretty Woman or Romancing the Stone, and he went Romancing the Stone all the way. Jewel of the Nile? It's like one of my favorite things that I'm excited to watch when I actually watch it.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Oh, really?
I might have to watch it to see if it sparks any memories or whatever, because I love Romancing the Stone, but I don't think it was like... I probably did watch it and go, that sucked, because I heard it sucked. Anyway, not sure, I guess is the answer to your question there, bud. Keep up the great work, guys. I know I said I was old in a previous email, but now I realize I'm the same age as Dave, so I apologize for calling us old. It's okay. Speaking of horror movies I can handle, did y'all ever see this Canadian movie called Wolf Cop? I don't know why I prefaced it by saying Canadian movie. Does that make it a foreign film? Yes. Anyways, funny. Some gore. I don't even know why I called it a horror movie now that I'm thinking about it. It's about a werewolf cop. Pretty entertaining. Billy Harvard, who's a realtor.
We have watched Wolf Cop.
Yep.
And we've talked about that on a previous episode. I put it on. Dave dared me.
Yep.
So I was like, well, fine. I'll put it on. And it was a very long, like 1 hour, 18 minutes.
Yeah, you watched the sequel too, didn't you?
No, which is called Another Wolf Cop.
Yep.
Dave had already seen it, dared me to watch it. I watched it. I wouldn't say it was awful, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's...
Wolf penis.
Again. Our next one here is from the psychopath, DJ Slide Whistle Campbell. Hey, Brian and Dave, it's DJ Campbell. So, I heard Dave share his poopscapades while using the glorious handicap stall. I, too, have had my cheeks upon the throne while pushing bars. Not while pushing bars.
Yep.
with pushing bars. So, but I guess you could call pooping pushing bars.
I guess so.
They're David bars. Because they're disgusting. And so much legroom that I sit like no normal person does. Well, here's my tale. I work as an electrician, and my breakfast usually consists of a Hot Pocket and a Monster Energy drink. Well, on this day, my gut did a backflip, and I had to rush to a Michael's Art store 2 stores down from the Aldi I'm currently working on. Well, I blew that toilet to hell and back. I wiped the sweat off my brow, pulled up my pants, and opened the door to a gentleman waiting patiently. I looked at the toilet and knew the smell could easily gag someone. I looked into this man's soul and said, "I'm so sorry." Then proceeded to wash my hands while apologizing multiple more times. I don't know if this is like in his head he's apologizing, because if out loud he's just standing at the sink going, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know what you're going through. It's terrible. It's the Hot Pockets and the energy drink. I'm so sorry."
I would have been like, "Oh, God, good luck, man. The guy before me really ruined this thing."
Yeah, I just peed. I didn't know anything, but good luck. It's a freak show in there.
Do you think DJ Campbell was the guy in Home Depot where they're like, where he got in trouble for a bomb threat because he said something like, "Dude, you better get out of here."
Dropped a bomb.
Dropped a bomb there.
That's great. Loving the show, and y'all are killing it. All right, Dave, play me out on that sweet slide whistle while singing One-Eyed Purple People Eater as the Swedish Chef. Much love from Pennsylvania.
Nailed it!
Last one from friggin' Judith Beasley. Hello, Ninja Movie Ham horror movie request. Hi, Bill and Dan and the crew behind Ninja Movie Ham. This is friggin' Judith Beasley. My son, Braxler, just discovered your spinoff show, and I think it is the 4th best spinoff show of all time behind the Jeffersons. Joni Loves Friggin' Chachi, Joey, and Girl Meets World. That limp wee-wee sound that you guys do is upsetting my son, and he is crying in his oatmeal every morning from night terrors. Please refrain from its usage. He's not crying because of the clip. He's crying because of the oatmeal.
Quit giving him oatmeal.
Quit giving him oatmeal, Judith. In October, I hope you review classic horror movies all month long. No one gives a flying crackerjack crap about modern horror movies. Goodbye, Ben and Doug, and best of luck with all your spinoff show. Well, my son just spilled that hot spaghetti sauce on his trousers. Bye, Judith. Mom's spaghetti is supposed to go on your sweater.
Oh, Judith, you got to write in more. That's super fun.
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah, we're going to do horror movies for the mini jams and stuff, I'm sure. Absolutely. In October. All right. Consider the source.
Oh, yes. You're done with emails?
That's it.
So quickly?
Already?
I only have one, and it's actually from Social, not even to consider the source.
Oh.
This is from Chris King, and he said, Samurai Movie Jam. And first of all, Chris, sorry if we haven't replied to you on Social, but we're bringing it up here instead.
Yeah.
Samurai Movie Jam, if you had to cast Bob Odenkirk in a commercial, what would it be and why?
I think I did respond to this, and I was like, he's kind of a nobody, so I'd not put him in. Probably for like a water park or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What was Old Spice? I feel like he'd be a good representative for Old Spice.
Yeah, like...
It was just him, and he just whistled.
Yeah, he just stood there.
And held it out. Dude, I'd
buy this.
Buy this. Awesome. It's time for us to turn in our homework.
Let's turn that in.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I watched Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
And it is a great Tom Cruise movie. Tom Cruise is a little different in that one than any other movie. His hair's a little longer, at least. Great cast. Michael Rooker. The first thing I knew Michael Rooker in was Walking Dead. That's how long he's been around before I knew who he was.
Wow.
Because I haven't watched movies like this because I'm a dummy. And... But Michael Rooker's in this. I laughed out loud when Randy Quaid says, "We looked like a monkey fucking a football." Because who would even think of that as a phrase?
Right.
The extra races in this movie cracked me up. The wheelchair race, the beating the shit out of rental cars race, where immediately I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You're not going to get your deposit at all.
Oh, God. No, they're going to have to pay for that car.
I know.
That's
their car now.
That's dumb.
But pride. Damn it.
Yeah. I actually didn't know it was Nicole Kidman right away while I was watching. And then next scene, I was like, how did I not know? That's Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
And Ashley was quick to let me know that's how they met, was this movie.
Yep.
It was fun. It was a good movie. I gave it a B.
Cool. My homework was Sisu 2. And my notes here are, That's more Sisu.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's what it is.
Yep.
I think they leaned even more into the Looney Tunes in this one, for sure.
Maybe. I feel like it's at least par.
But they weren't flipping tanks.
That's the one thing. I was like, besides the tank flip.
Right. It's cool. It's
I
just
know.
wanton violence for an hour and whatever, an hour and a half. The dude has no lines.
Yes.
Meant to do.
Is he the Mr. Bean of action movies?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is he in anything else? Is what I wanted to know too. I didn't even look.
We'll have to do some research
we'll have
after.
to do some research. I'm sure someone will write in and tell us. Yeah, he was on a soap opera for how long? But
another one of those instances where we're like, I'm sure someone's going to write in with a negative. We've never gotten it.
Never once.
Not once.
We're daring you. But yeah, it was more Sisu. It's fine. I liked Sisu. It just got to be. It's good. It's a good action movie.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's some funny stuff like when he's going through the train car.
Oh, it's a thing of nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
Him just creeping through that train car. Jeez.
Yep. It was cool to see what's his face from
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, it was weird to see Mr. Bean in here. He just shows up and goes, "You're taking my shtick."
I'm the one that doesn't talk.
Yeah. No, the guy from Avatar. What's his name? Crap.
Yeah, older guy.
The other old guy.
The other
that's tall.
badass old guy. Because he was a badass too.
Yeah. I wish they would have they had a good fight, but I wanted more.
Yeah, just a little more violence would have been.
Again, he's throwing him around and stuff where like, just kill him. Why you keep throwing him over boxes and shit. But yeah, it gets a B. It was a good movie.
That is homework. Handed in.
Handed in.
2 good movies. That was a good one.
Yep.
It's time to give each other homework for our next episode. And I have an idea here for you.
Okay.
Okay, because I kind of wanted to give you, I wrote down the first episode of The Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
But what if, because you said you got to get 3 episodes in. What if I give you the first 3 episodes of The Umbrella Academy, and then you could give me
the first 3 episodes of Invincible.
So that's just an option. You don't have to do that. Because I have other movies.
I've got lots of other movies here too. But yeah, that'll be a good change of pace here.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right,
Awesome.
that's homework.
We did it. We assigned it.
That's something new.
Yeah.
All right, what are we watching next?
I don't know.
All right, well, the mini is going to be Rookie of the Year next week.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Baseball season, we're into it. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to go through that movie again.
Pitcher's got a big butt.
Yes. And Dave has not seen that movie yet.
Nope.
That is great. Never. I can't wait to review that with you.
Absolutely.
Full episode is In the Gray.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we got down
Okie
right
dokie,
now.
artichoke. I'm excited for that one too.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Reach out to us here on samuraimoviejam@gmail.com on all the socials.
Yeah, man.
Tell
help
your
us
friends.
grow.
Yeah, help us grow. It'll be really awesome if you did.
Before we go completely, we're going to give you a little taste of extra jam. It's a little sample.
We're only putting jam on a corner of your toast. If you want the whole toast covered in jam, go to Bad Movies Rule.
Yep.
Sign up for the Patreon.
All right, so some spoilers are coming for Mortal Kombat 2. If you want to, jump away or stick around and listen. We've only got a couple little things here, little taste. Here we go.
It's like we're scooping with a tiny taster spoon from an ice cream shop. Here is a sample of extra jam. You know those little spoons we're talking about, right? They're really tiny and white, and then you just end up using them on your cone. Yeah. You know.
Most badass scene from this movie. I'm going to give you 3 options.
Okay.
And you could rank them.
Okay.
Least badass to the most badass. Ready? Rock you like a hurricane, arm swing and ridiculousness from the old movie Uncaged Fury.
Okay.
So that scene. The next one will be Katana's fight at the end.
Okay.
And the last one is Cole getting his head smashed.
Ooh.
Those are your 3. Rank them.
Okay. Third one is Johnny Cage. You set them in the order I'm going to rank them.
Oh.
Johnny Cage is third. That's really funny.
Starring Johnny Cage.
It's showtime.
Uncaged Fury.
More funny than badass. It's like, it's badass funny.
It's so great.
Yeah.
There's a part where he's fighting people and he just starts swinging his arms in windmills on both sides.
Butterfly like this. And knocking knives away or something like that.
People are just falling and flying, and I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
The whole scene's so great. A lady shoots one-handed a bazooka, doesn't move at all.
No, after she gets spiked in the shoulder
Yeah.
from him.
Shoots a bazooka at him. He he splits kicks above it, and it somehow hits the helicopter up in the sky outside of the warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She's shooting down and then hits the helicopter
It's
up.
so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And then they recall the arm swing later when he's fighting Bzdawka.
Yeah. And that's how he wins him over.
And he's like, yeah.
The greatest fighter of all time.
Anyway, yeah, that is an awesome scene. Okay, keep going.
Yep. Number 2 was the katana fight. Yeah, that's badass.
The finishing of that was the best part.
The best part, yeah. The best part of that fight is when she wins it and how she wins it.
She spins her fans like 2 saw blades.
Knocks his helmet off, and she's like, I want to show you guys that he's mortal, and spins her 2 fans and cuts the 2 chunks of his head clean off, and then he dies. So my problem with that isn't the coolness of the fight. It's who wins it.
Yes, I am.
And then, number 1, Cole dying. Shao Kahn gets it,
this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
I was on the Bad Movies Rule episode. Were you on that one with me?
I think so.
For Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
And you even said, I hope in the second one, if they do a sequel, that they just kill him off.
Right.
And?
They do. He shows up for a minute, and then he ends up being the guy that Shao Kahn becomes immortal at one point in the movie, and he's the one that has to fight Shao Kahn then. And he does okay, and then gets his head absolutely smashed.
Then what do you do, gang? It's simple. You reach for the tool, and it is not a slicer, it is not a dicer, it is not a chopper and a hopper. What in the hell could it possibly be? It is sledge-o-matic!
And everybody went, that's what we wanted here, folks. Thank you very much. Because
everyone was, I don't even know if everyone, but me, I was like, whoa! That's crazy.
It was crazy, but it was one of those things we know you guys didn't like this dude, so
you're welcome.
You're welcome, right?
On. If you could have any of their powers, any of the characters, which one would you pick?
I think Melina's teleport would be great. I just want to teleport because I think it would make traveling so much better.
That is true.
Yeah. If when you're done on your vacation in Mexico, you could just be like,
boom,
and you're home.
Oh,
and
gosh.
then you don't have.
How many times, even a road trip that's not even that long, an hour and a half driving to the Dells or whatever. You're just I don't want to, and Ashley will literally cross her arms and like bewitched.
Right.
I wish I could just get myself home.
I asked Shannon 5 years ago, what superpower would you want? And she said teleport, and there's been 100 times since then that I've been like, you're right.
You're right.
That's the goddamn superpower that I'd want too. You know what else I found out about traveling is that getting to sleep back in your bed is amazing.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is, I would say, the close number 2 is getting to shower in your own shower.
Yeah.
Because you have to use weird soap. This isn't your shower. You don't know how to use the water. Water pressure's all wrong. All that stuff. But when you get to your home shower, you're like, now I'm clean. Before I was, but now I feel actually clean.
Plus, hotel showers, most of their nozzles are at my nose.
Oh, yeah.
It's really.
Hotel showers are so weird now, too, because they don't have curtains and they don't have stalls. They have just a glass wall that goes a certain amount of distance, and then the water just all over the place, especially with my big ass in there displacing everything. It's just spraying water all over.
Well, your choice is pretty good, but probably not as good as mine. I'm going Sub-Zero because I'll always have cold drinks.
Ooh,
I could just have a frosty mug every time I pour my sarsaparilla.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd
so
like cold
you
drinks.
teleport, and I'll be like,
I'll teleport to go get the beer, and I'll bring it back. You make it cold.
Okay, perfect.
There we go.
No, my choice is lame compared to yours. Does Raiden win in a fight?
Yes.
Against Storm from the X-Men?
God, they're both kind of gods. I don't know. No, because...
What happens?
Well, he's just got electric powers. Storm has everything. As soon as he she could rain on him and electrocute him.
Oh. Can he just teleport away?
He could. Scoop him up in a tornado and put him back in the soup.
All right, in the soup.
Back in the electric soup.
Okay, well, she wins. Well, what about Emperor Palpatine?
Ooh, the Force. I think he wins that too.
Really?
Palpatine wins that
Man,
too.
why is Raiden such a bitch?
Well, he's just the god of thunder. He's like in Mortal Kombat.
Well, speaking of the god of thunder, does he win against Thor?
No. No shot. He's not going to win against the actual god of thunder with the hammer and everything. No way. He gets worked in the movie.
Yeah, he does.
They're standing there, and all of a sudden, Kung Lao shows up and goes, "Psych!" Cuts his throat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. He's out.
He done.
He done.
All right. We are also done.
That's it. Thank you guys for coming out. and we will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.